Before I tell you how to make knotweed tea, let me start off by just telling you right now, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a medical consultant, I'm not a dietitian, I don't know what you're allergic to. Please be careful, please vet everything that's in this video, please make sure you know what knotweed is and that you're not consuming freaking poison ivy or something. You might have allergic reactions, so I would try first maybe taking a small leaf and testing it on your skin to see if there's a reaction. Then I would try consuming a small amount of it. I just so happen to know I'm not allergic to it because I've been dealing with it growing in my yard for years. So because of that and my environmental circumstances, I happen to not be allergic, but it is possible that you could be allergic to this. So be careful and be mindful and do small test amounts before you commit to consuming this stuff on any kind of a regular basis. Please, please, please be safe and be careful first. Then, if you're safe and careful and you know you're okay, give it a shot. Why not? Let me start by answering a question you might have. What is knotweed? Knotweed is an invasive plant here in the United States. It's not supposed to be here. They don't want it here. It takes over stuff and wreaks havoc on the ecosystem. So you're supposed to kill it, get rid of it by whatever means necessary. And trust me, if it takes root, it's hard to get rid of. It is a weed. It will come back over and over, and it takes years to eliminate it. However, the good thing about it is, since you got to get rid of it, you might as well consume it, right? It is an edible plant. So knotweed is high in something called resveratrol, which is a compound that has very high oxidative and anti-inflammatory properties, which we know has a lot of health benefits. It's also supposed to be good for brain function and cognitive diseases like Alzheimer's, but we'll get to more of that later in the video. Stay posted. So today, I made knotweed tea, and I'm going to show you how I did it and what you got to do in just a second. So stay posted. First, let me show you what knotweed is, also known as Japanese knotweed. So Japanese knotweed is this purpley green leaf that you see in the bottom of the screen here, and on the main screen here, it has these red little nodes where the branches and the leaves separate, and they're a spade-shaped leaf or heart-shaped. They're tubular and they're stalk, and they are generally hollow when they become mature plants. These are sprouts and they're still pretty young. Like all good things, here's some controversy. So I'm going to flip over to a YouTube video that I screenshot, and I'm going to include it in this for your entertainment and just for some general knowledge.
Resveratrol protected them against the high-fat diet. We gave it to them on a normal diet. They just ate it when they wanted, and there wasn't much effect. This is what's not known, though it's in the supplemental data of the paper that nobody ever reads. The mice that were given resveratrol every second day on a normal diet lived dramatically longer than any other group. So people out there, my critics say, oh, resveratrol didn't extend the lifespan of mice on a normal diet, therefore it's not aging, it's just protecting against a high-fat diet. Well, look at the supplemental data, please. If you give it to the mice every other day, we had mice living over 3 years.
Wow, that's a long time. I have got many mice in my ownership in my lab at Stanford, and that's a very long life.
Well, let's face it, we're not going to give any weight to this longevity effect that it may promote in health or may not. It may have some negative consequences if you use it in the wrong dosages, but to be conservative as just a food source and also value that it provides for cognitive function, especially when you have a senior citizen who's dealing with cognitive decline or decay of some sort, maybe a disease like Alzheimer's or anything like that. Here's what we do know. And now I'm going to go to a quick screenshot of a ChatGPT response about the positive effects of resveratrol. So here it is. So these are the effects of what we do know. It has a neuroprotective effect. Resveratrol is a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compound helping to protect neurons from oxidative stress and inflammation. Also, it has been shown to improve cerebral blood flow. Studies have shown that resveratrol can enhance blood flow to the brain, which is very important in order to prevent oxidative stress and increase neuron activity. So, how does it prevent Alzheimer's? It prevents amyloid plaques, and some animal and early-stage human trials have shown that it blocks the accumulation of beta amyloids, which is good to prevent Alzheimer's and other cognitive decay. Now, let's get back to making the tea. You know that old expression, if life hands you lemons, make lemonade? Life hands me knotweed. So I'm making tea. Come on, booblies. And they say a watch pot never boils. Ha! Take that, world. It's interesting, because look down here. See this? This red stuff down at the bottom? Watch how it lofts up when I drop this tea bag in. Can you see it? It's really fascinating. Let's see if we can't switch it around. Let's see. Here's another bag. Watch. Beautiful red color. Knotweed tea, y'all. Some raspberry tea, some ginger tea, and a couple bags of black tea in with it. Because they say it's a little bit tasteless. Whenever I brewed the short shoots and leaves, the less than 6 inches leaves, I cut them into 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch size chunks. Boiled them for 20 minutes to clean and to extract the essential chemicals that you need. And it has a little bit of a sour taste before that. But I added lemon and ginger, 2 slices of lemon and 2 thin slices of ginger. And after it was done, I added the tea, let it brew for 5 minutes, pulled the tea bags out, added some raw honey. Plus, I'm going to supplement this with a little bit more. And it's second cup, it's pretty good. I'm probably drinking too much of it at first. But, you know, just for the video, because I didn't do it earlier. Hold on a minute. It's actually really okay. It tastes like rhubarb. It's kind of like a sour, very mild sour taste. I could drink this every day. Winning when life hands you lemons. Make knotweed tea. There it is in the sunlight. Knotweed tea. Pretty clean. To make it, you take 4 to 6 inch shoots like this, and you cut them into 1/4 to 1/2 inch size chunks, right? Leaves, shoot, young shoots only, preferably. Cut them into 4 to 6 inch, or 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch chunks. You boil some water, you get your water nice and hot on the stove, and you take those chunks. You'll need 6 of those shoots. You'll take those chopped up chunks. You'll throw them in your boiling water with, just for flavor, a little bit of ginger, but ginger also has some health benefits. And you'll also add some lemon zest or lemon peels, it says. I added 2 whole slices of lemon, which might have some indication on that sour flavor I told you I tasted. But it is known for having a flavor like rhubarb. So rhubarb is sour. Could have been a lemon, could have been a knotweed. You boil it for 20 minutes. You just let it boil. Then you strain it off, put it in your collection container, and have a 1/2 cup. That's what you do every day. It's pretty good. Thank you for watching. Cheers. One day I'll go there. Starting to like that stuff.